I bought YouTube views, and what happened next was either the worst mistake of my life or the smartest growth hack I ever tried. This isn't a story to scare you. This is a detailed breakdown of exactly what went down when I decided to take a shortcut that so many people whisper about. My channel was completely dead. Flatlined. Every video I posted got maybe a dozen views. I had no subscribers to speak of, no comments, no likes, and absolutely zero momentum. It felt like shouting into a void. I was spending hours editing, scripting, and shooting, only for my content to disappear into the digital abyss. Frustrated, I started searching for answers, and everywhere I looked, from shady forums to so-called guru courses, the advice was the same: just buy views. It's how you get started. Everyone does it. They claimed it was the secret sauce to kickstart the algorithm and make your channel look legitimate. The idea is simple: social proof. If a new viewer sees a video with thousands of views, they're more likely to click it than one with just 10. So, against my better judgment, I did it. I pulled out my credit card and bought 10,000 YouTube views. I found a service that promised high retention views from real users. A few hours later, the numbers started climbing. 500 views. But then, a strange feeling started to creep in. The numbers were going up, but everything else was silent. 10,000 views, but not a single new comment. Not one new like. And most importantly, not a single new subscriber. My analytics dashboard was a ghost town, just a huge spike in views and nothing else. It was just a number on a screen, completely disconnected from any real human interaction. The views were hollow. They were just data points without a story, without a person behind them. That's when I realized that these weren't viewers. They were just views. And here's the scary part: this isn't just my story. This is a well-documented phenomenon. Huge, respected channels like Linus Tech Tips have done deep dives on this, explaining how YouTube's algorithm is incredibly sophisticated. It doesn't just look at view counts. It cross-references everything: watch time, audience retention, likes, comments, shares, and subscriber conversion. When a video suddenly gets thousands of views but has an abysmal watch time and zero engagement, alarm bells go off inside YouTube's system. The algorithm is designed to spot these exact inconsistencies. I found countless stories on Reddit and other creator forums. People would share their analytics, showing a massive unnatural spike in views, followed by an immediate flatline. One creator mentioned his video rocketed to 20,000 views overnight, but he only gained 2 subscribers from it, too. That's a massive red flag to the algorithm. It signals that the traffic is inorganic, and then YouTube's audit system kicks in. Creators wake up to find thousands of their purchased views have been removed, wiped clean from their channel. Even worse, their channel's overall reach gets throttled. And then it happened to me. The initial high wore off and was replaced by dread. A few days after my 10,000 views rolled in, I noticed my channel's impressions had fallen off a cliff. My other videos, the ones I hadn't bought views for, stopped getting recommended. The new video I posted after the experiment got even fewer views than before. It was like my channel had been put in YouTube jail. The algorithm had learned something about my channel from that one purchase. It learned that people who watch my videos do and actually engage with them. They don't stick around, they don't subscribe. So why would it recommend my content to anyone else? That's when the horrifying truth finally sank in. I realized that YouTube doesn't care about your view count, at least not on its own. What YouTube truly cares about is satisfying its users. It cares about watch time. It wants to see that real people are clicking on your video and staying to watch it. It cares about engagement, likes, comments, shares, because that proves that your content is resonating with a real audience. Fake views, bot views, click farm views, they don't do any of that. They don't watch, they don't like, and they certainly don't subscribe. Buying views doesn't just give you empty numbers. It actively teaches the algorithm that your content isn't worth pushing to a real audience. You are literally paying to have your channel ignored, so I stopped. I stopped looking for shortcuts and easy answers. I accepted that there was no magic bullet for growth. I had to do the real work. I went back to basics. I started studying what makes a good title, something that sparks curiosity without being clickbait. I obsessed over my thumbnails, learning design principles to make them pop in a crowded feed. Most importantly, I focused every ounce of my energy on one single metric: audience retention. I started scripting my videos to have a strong hook in the first 15 seconds. I cut out any fluff. I focused on telling a compelling story and providing value from start to finish. My entire goal shifted from how do I get more views to how do I keep this one person watching for as long as possible. And guess what? It worked. Slowly but surely, things started to turn around. My next video got a few hundred organic views, then the one after that broke 1,000. People started leaving comments, they started subscribing. The numbers weren't as big and flashy as the 10,000 fake views I bought, but they were real. Each view represented a real person who chose to watch my content. Every subscriber was someone who wanted to see more from me. My channel started to grow, and this time it felt earned. It was sustainable. So before you ever consider buying YouTube views, I want you to ask yourself a serious question. Are you trying to build a channel with fake numbers that impress no one? Or are you trying to build a real community around your content? The choice seems obvious, but the temptation can be strong. Don't make the same mistake I did. Focus on making great content that people want to watch. That's the only growth hack you'll ever need. Thanks for watching, and if you want more honest tips on growing your channel the right way, make sure to subscribe.